Hello everybody, it's me, Lindsie Rodgers, and I know it's been a month since my last video, and I do apologize. Apparently I've been going through a lot lately, and still I can't get much sleep, and I'm dealing with that on my own, but anyway, I do want to talk to you guys about something, and besides that I haven't posted for a while, it's just, well, because since I have a new phone, it's a Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, there's something a little bit missing. You know, I need a video editor or movie editor, whatever you guys want to call it. And apparently the one I had previously on my Samsung Galaxy S8, yeah, it's not available for Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. And I'm kind of disappointed in that. But anyway, I'm just going to posting like this for a while, until I figure out what to do. Unless you guys suggest any apps that I could get it. You know, if you guys have sorry, I'm a little bit side distracted now because I'm reading my text messages from my mother. Oh, it's something weird. So anyway. So yeah, I mean, I'm just suggesting if you have any kind of apps that I could use that let me just put my video, and then the outro with the music, so I can make sure the music is like in the background so you guys can hear my voice. Let me know down in the comments. So anyway, besides all of that, I want to talk to you guys about few things that are in my head, and I know because this has been bothering me, but I want to talk to you guys about PopularMMOs and GamingwithJen. And I know this is very kind of weird in a way, but I guess I should talk to you guys. So about one night, actually what's happening this week during this old time Memorial weekend, what happened was when I went to try to get to sleep, I decided, you know what, I'm watching gaming videos. And then I decided to watch Pat's video, and I thought, oh geez, this has got to be one of those videos where a fan made a Minecraft video about Pat and Jen again. I'm like, she's been a while since I've seen one of those. Instead, it wasn't. And what it is the whole entire video is just of Pat and Jen saying that they're no longer going to be living together. And on top of that is they want to date other people, and it really kind of makes me feel sad about this. I mean, I guess because there was one thing that's going on that I guess you can say that something that Pat can't do for Jen is, you guys didn't know, I think one of the reasons why they're no longer living together is, I guess, that they have separate things going on. So if you guys didn't know, Pat and Jen, they're really kind of against odds, because Pat doesn't want to have children and Jen does. And they've been kept this out and they were talking about this for a while, prior to the Shorty Awards, because all of what happened was at the Shorty Awards was, I mean, I couldn't watch the whole entire thing because I just really want to hear about the gaming thing, and I know Lindsie side, Log.zip, and Jen, and were the three of them who were all the finalists of being nominated. So I was wondering who's gonna win, Lauren, Tyler, or Jen. I was thinking it maybe it'd been Lauren because of her subscriber count, but after what I've seen on Twitter and stuff, and despite I've been trying my best to get you guys motivated to vote for Tyler, it turns out Jen won, thanks to Pat. Sheesh. So anyway, when that Hot Wings guy Sean Evans announced that Jen won, there was not a lot of cheering for her, and it nearly made me sad. Despite my stupid anxiety, had to start acting up on me, and you know, I was just kind of mad about what happened with Jen. That I was supposed to be happy for her, but instead I nearly backfired on me. And because I was mostly angry because I was hoping Tyler would have won. But Jen won. She didn't get so much cheering stuff, and I think she was nervous. And next thing you know, according from the poll that was on Tyler's Instagram, which is log.zip, it turns out Jen was, I guess, kind of nervous, and Tyler went up and helped her. So I was like, "Jeez!" And then, of course, the comments on his Instagram post of being nice and supporting out for Jen, got weird and said things about Pat. I mean, I'm pretty sure there were some people were mentioning about Pat. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is about Jen, not Pat. I was like, oh yeah, right. And Tyler was being such of a nice guy to do so. Oh, because I was wondering, I thought she was going to turn Pat, but turns out instead she went to Tyler. I think I shouldn't have seen this coming, man. I mean, maybe there was something going on. But I guess, but I felt that nobody was cheering for anybody in the gaming community, and that just really breaks me. Like I said, I'm going to say this. If I have to, I will go. If they're both nominated again next year, I'm busting out. We're going to do a crazy. I'm going to bust out into a crazy stream and get you guys to help me out to support. So I can go out there and go support Jen and Tyler. There, because these are good people. Well, who are friends to each other. But I also will promise to get, I don't know, a lot of support for everybody. I have to all get Craner, Tia, and Bosky from Denmark and make sure to get them to New York. But anyway, so back to about the videos. So I was like, really? I mean, I couldn't believe what I've been hearing from Pat and Jen. And it was like, I thought this was something happening during the shorties, but it turns out it wasn't. They were having thoughts about this for a while, and I mean, of course, I think from what Pat said, I think Craner and Tia and Bosky kind of knew about that, or I don't know if he wants to be called that or run by his real name, Oscar. Anyway, so speaking about him, Oscar Bosky is gonna be editing for Pat and Jen. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm fine with that. And Pat says he may want to work with other people. Well, I mean, I heard that he wants to work with Craner, but since Craner's been mostly focused on Fortnite, I don't know if Pat will be jumping into Fortnite. I don't know. I mean, he said he wants to work with Craner, and he wants to work with others besides working with Jen. But from what I can understand about this, it's like really a shocking situation. And, I mean, I can't believe this is happening for both of them. But I'm just gonna say, for Pat and Jen, and even though they'll still be, working together on Minecraft stuff, but, I'm just glad, that things have to be, let it be. And no matter who would they find somebody, I'm just hoping that they understand what these two do. But if not, I don't know what to say about this, I mean, I'm not much of an expert here, but I mean, I felt like what has been going on with my family and stuff, and how much upsetting I have been in the past because of what has been going on with my father and my mother and even my brother, but it's how it is. I mean, seriously. But here we are today. It's 2019, and this kind of bites. Anyway, so besides of that, I'm gonna also let you guys know, if you do follow me on Instagram, that's fine. But I do end up following you, just don't unfollow me, because then if you do that, I have to unfollow you. Because that's kind of, paying attention to stuff. But I'm just gonna give you guys a warning, okay? Because this morning I really got angry. I almost decided to blast somebody on Instagram, but I just didn't feel like I want to. But I'm not gonna say who this person is, but what happened was I started to look over a lot of Instagram stories, and there was this one, and they were sharing things that was totally anti-vaccination stuff. And I'm really upset, and I was not happy about this. And because, it's just because it's a few reasons. One, there's a lot of not much information, and it's upon pure garbage to be spread. And which I thought, I thought that was taken care of, but, I haven't heard much about if there was going to be a lot of removal about such garbage about this whole entire anti-vaccination. And these two Instagram accounts that kind of make me feel upset about this is, well, they're talking about anti-vaccination garbage and stuff that really that they're bringing up misinformation or stuff that's not, I don't know if it's true or not. And then I know most of you guys say, well, it gotta be true. I mean, no, it's not. Because one, it's not really reported right away. And two, I mean, you don't hear about this on the television or Philip DeFranco talking about this. I know most of you guys are going to say, why Philip DeFranco, Lindsie? It's ridiculous. He's not much reliable. Well, yeah, he is. I mean, him and his team in the whole entire, Rogue Rocket. Yeah, I mean, seriously. They look into this. And even though despite these two Instagram accounts were, saying stuff, there's not much information, And, they're saying, well, these kids are healthy. They shouldn't be vaccinated. You still have to vaccinate because otherwise you will get sick. I mean, seriously. It's not, the vaccination is not making you sick. It's, in fact, that those who are not being vaccinated can make you sick. I mean, seriously, why still spread information that doesn't have a lot of evidence to prove? It's just pure garbage. And on top of that, it makes me think back to what happened in 2012? I've still gotten hang of Twitter, and I'm going through a lot of tweets and stuff. I think it was 2012, maybe 2013. Jeez, it was so a while ago. Anyway, so I get on there onto Instagram on Twitter, and I see this and I seen Candace Michelle, who I know, and let me remind you, I used to follow her, but no more, and I'll explain why. So what happened was, I get this message saying, I get this Instagram, sorry, I don't know why I keep saying Instagram, I meant to say Twitter. I get this Twitter notification, and I see this Candace Michelle, and she was responding to a fan. Or, actually, no, I saw the tweet, and she was responding to a fan. So, I went to find out what it was all about. Apparently, she was arguing against, I thought it was a fan, but it was some Twitter random user who was responding to her and saying, like, why wouldn't you vaccinate your daughters? And I found out she was going to refuse, and I was wondering why. And she brought up this information that her and her husband, may I remind you, he's a chiropractor, sharing off this bogus information. And from this guy from Australia that's considered to be a quack and a complete joke. In fact, if you talk to this guy, he'll probably say things that you just want to make you, like, feel like you want to go ahead. No, it makes not feel, I meant to say, it makes you really want to go vaccinate your children, or if you have younger nieces, nephews, or brothers or sisters, it makes you want to do that. Even cousins, too. I mean, seriously. Anyway. And I was like, why on earth is she doing that? I mean, first of all, she doesn't know what she doesn't know what this guy is talking about, and neither does her husband. And, I mean, seriously. I mean, and another thing, it did not make any sense, because I know that her husband was a chiropractor, or I don't know if he still is or not, but, and she's supposed to be representing of all female fans and upcoming female wrestlers to, pay the wave and stuff, but instead it was just, she took a nosedive. So I was like, really? Oh, I was terrified. I was very upset, disgusted. I did not decide to insult her. Instead, I ended up unfollowing her and reported her. I got so angry about this. And I'm like, what is wrong with her? And since then, when I was watching the news, it was, it just made me realize that, what they were saying was true, because they had a doctor on there, and said you have to vaccinate your children, because otherwise they'll get sick. And nobody should be taking this. And despite if they said, oh, your children's healthy, yeah, your child's healthy, or your younger brother or sister's healthy, or your niece, nephew, cousin's healthy. But what happens then if they get sick? Like, it's really kind of a sad situation that, people are spreading this kind of information. And I'm just kind of upset that that somebody decided to spread this anti-vaccination garbage on their Instagram story without realizing that there's not enough facts or evidence about this. And if I do find out that this individual posts again, I'm just no longer going to follow them. And if they want to know why, just they have to look in their Instagram story. Simple as that. It's just that, it makes me feel sad that people are reading stuff about these anti-vaccinators spreading so much garbage. It just makes me feel sick. Heck, And a lot of people are saying, what about this story? What about this? Yeah, you guys don't know if it's all true or not. Because there's not a lot of evidence from what they're saying. That believe me, I had, a lot of things happen, And every time I hear about this kind of situation, about parents still refuse for anti-vaccination, it's just being ridiculous. But like I said, ever since somebody posted about in their Instagram story about sharing from another Instagram story, which is an Instagram, let me rephrase this. I'm just very upset because somebody on a follower on Instagram posting in their Instagram story from another Instagram account that is posting so much anti-vaccination garbage, it just makes me want to go and follow them. But if they do it again, I'm just going to unfollow because it's a bunch of BS. And besides, they're saying, well, because my child's so healthy, why should I get them vaccinated? It's because to make sure your child still stays. It's because for your child to stay healthy still, they need to have these kinds of things. Because otherwise, it's going to get worse. And it's not just for young kids, but this is also for teenagers. But they're listing things that are for not just our kids, but for teenagers as well. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap. Before I end this video, I'm just letting you all know that I'm going to make sure to try to get to back to the swing of things. Try to post as I can. If you guys don't hear from me, it's just that there might be some situations going on. But I hope you all understand about this. Anyway, and if you guys want to check out about PopularMMOs Pat video about what him and Jen and with this whole entire situation, I hope you guys do watch this. The last thing I checked, it was at 1.1 million views. And I haven't seen much of a video like this since, actually, not from Pat and Jen, well, or I should say mostly from Pat, but something really kind of put in somebody's, in a gamer's life, like, for instance, with the whole entire situation, like, what happened back in, what was it? Nearly no, actually it was last year. About the whole entire situation with Sunday and him in this marital crisis with his wife, and it nearly made me, and everybody was worried that, and despite they were leaving in a very inappropriate comment on her Instagram, even though every time I wanted to get on there and I wanted to say something nice about the photo she posted, all the Instagram comments are saying, and that they hope that she and Ian don't get divorced. And even though I haven't seen a post from her in a while, but anyway, probably because maybe she had it, maybe she deleted it because of all this, the comments were left by these people because of them bothering her. Anyway, it was so, and but every time he left, but anyway, the videos he posted garnished a lot more views than nearly almost had garnished a lot of views. What almost to that equal to actually roughly about the time he played much of Fortnite. Until, of course, after this whole entire situation had ended and that, and and since then, he's getting a lot of views for his Fortnite videos, and I know a lot of people were pretty mad at him about that, but at least they should understand that, But anyway, I hope you all understand. If you guys do, thank you. Anyway, if you can, guys, please hit that like button down below. And if you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure notifications are definitely turned on. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon, or probably tomorrow, maybe. Till then, bye.